Alright, so we're back, and now we're going to continue up with the Bandit's Way, which is pretty much the spot where you'll take on Croco. And this is a spot where you can actually speed level, which is where you just use the, how do you say it? You can use the star in a piece, which it'll actually help. Alright, so the big thing in this level is that you have to, well, shoot. Man, I don't remember stuff anymore. Alright, so first off, we'll get some, experience, and then I'll try and find out how to get this to work. So, the canine, it's a robotic dog. You'll see a lot of these. They're especially famous in this game, and I do believe Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. The canine actually does a lot of damage considering the level, but it won't do massive damage like the boss, like the miniature boss, Hammer Bros. Alright, that's how you get back up. Okay. So pretty much you have to traverse by running and doing this. Alright, so the big thing here is that if you are pointed at the right direction, you will obtain something called the Kiro Kiro Cola, which restores I think all of your HP and all of your FP. I'll check it out real fast. Yeah, recover fully. It'll recover all the HP and all the FP for all the members. So all you have to do right now is just chase the digit Croco, and I don't know why I called him a digit. It just sounded awesome to do. So what he just did is pretty much do most of the work for you, so that you could get the star pretty fast, and then all you have to do is go into the level and just run around the level and just take out these canines. And pretty much it's the fastest thing ever to do. So Mallow reaches level 3, and you'll see that his defense raises twice as times 2, and he learns HP Rain, which will pretty much restore all your HP if you do a timed hit perfectly. Right, so we go back here and we'll get the other treasure chest on the right there. You gotta love the music. I'm not gonna sing because, like, I'm kinda tone deaf. Alright, so what we just got there was a flower tab, which thankfully restored our flowers a bit. The thing is that if you get sometimes flower tabs will actually maximize your flowers. Alright, so we got another mushroom there. So now it's a game of I'm pretty sure hide and seek. I'm pretty sure this is the part. Now that's the best part of the mushroom, is the mushroom in the boxes, because it'll actually restore your HP. It'll restore all your HP and all your FP, so it really does help. Well, that helped a little bit too, but you know what I mean. Now, Mallow's base attack is pretty good considering, but his base attack will not increase as big as his others. Has his other stats. Mario's, on the other hand, his HP will increase more, and his attack and magic attack. This time, he'll actually learn his own attack, which is known as Fire Orb or Fireball for some of those that are kind of iffy. So I'll increase his HP a little bit here. And as you see, it's pretty much just a game of... Yeah, it's pretty much just a game of hide and seek here, and the trick is to avoid all the enemies, because they're really annoying to defeat, because, give or take, the battles are time-consuming. Now, the differences in this game, rather than the rest of the games, are actually because it's very wow. Okay. So pretty much you have to get behind Croco instead of just trying to touch him when he's not looking for you. The thing is that because if you touch him from the side, then he'll say this. The longest I've ever seen somebody actually try to do this mission is like 15 minutes. This mission does not take too long, but he'll keep on saying this and taunting you until you eventually catch him 3 times. And then Mallow actually does something like really fast to do, like really fast he could have done. So this is actually the combat-based section. This is actually a pretty difficult battle because Croco does trick attacks, which is like bombs and everything. But he does have a weakness, and that is fire orbs. And his tail actually does catch on fire. But I don't know if he's yeah, he doesn't have much of a difficulty to much of a problem to electric attacks. So pretty much don't do those and you'll be fine. As you'll see, those are actually some massive attacks that you can do. So right now we'll use a honey syrup. And sometimes you'll get a freebie, which means that you'll just use the item, but you can use it again later. And I have seen an item do that like 3 or 4 times. So it's actually a pretty good item to use. So now then, it won't take long, considering, because well, it doesn't take long. Okay, so this is the famous HP rain. If you press Y at the right time, then you'll hear the ding, and then you'll restore all of your HP. Well, a lot of HP, considering. It's actually a good item for Peach until you get the best armor in the game. I'll show it to you later. It's like real huge armor. It's amazing armor. I've used it a ton before. It only allows a person to take like 1 damage from a lot of other attacks. Alright, so this is one of those attacks that I keep on telling you about. The weird mushroom will restore his HP by 60. But considering that the fire orb does that same amount of damage, it's not that bad. It's not good, but it's not bad either. So that's what I'm talking about. Mallow only does 3 attack damage, considering this, which is 18. So what can a guy do? Well, do magic attacks pretty much. This Mallow and Geno do similar attack bases, and that is the meanest thing in the game. That is the bomb attack. Like I said, I don't know. The first fight with Croco actually is pretty bad. If you run out of FP, which I probably should have bought some stuff at the shop. That's probably something that should have been done earlier. Oh well. So pretty much all you have to do is just keep on attacking him, and as I know that he'll defeat me soon, I hope that this is the last hit. Oh jeez. Oh man, that's close. I did not expect that. Well, actually, I kind of did, but oh no, who knows? Who knows? Let's play Curse. You never know. Alright, so this guy gives you pretty small amount of HP. Gives you a pretty small amount of experience for this. So that wallet you can give back to an unlucky Mushroom Kingdom resident Alright, so we'll save here, just because that was amazingly harsh. So pressing B actually is the way to cancel out of the menu, which is kind of funny, because B is the same way you jump. And a lot of people actually do use jumping for speedrunning, but I'm not going to speedrun for you, because, you know, speedrunning is kind of a wimpy thing to do. Alright, and what do we have here? We have an attack. When you have an attack on the Mushroom Town. So, we will attack these shysters, and they do some damage, but not a lot. We'll do Thunderbolt on them, which would probably take them out pretty fast. I don't remember. Yeah, that'll take out one. The shysters actually have, I think, 35, 40 HP. I'll have to check. But considering their easiness, it's actually not that hard. This is the guy that's, you can actually give it to him a little bit later in the game, but I'm just going to give it back to him because I'm not going to hold on to a grubby old wallet for a while. He'll give you a flower tap. I think later on he'll give you a flower jar, and eventually later on he won't give you anything. He'll give you Jack. Alright. So pretty much he's afraid and he won't do anything. But we're gonna buy a couple things. We can buy a shirt and pants, go figure, and jump shoes. Jump shoes actually are kind of like the anti-spike attack in Paper Mario, where you just put on the badge and you'll be able to jump on any enemy, spiked or not. Alright, so we'll buy a couple pick-me-ups, and then I'll buy a shirt, pants, some Able Juice, and then I'll buy a lot of other stuff. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'll equip the shirt. This will actually increase their defensive magic defense a little bit better than a lot of them, but it's a bit easier to use. Now I can keep on attacking these shysters for HP and everything, but I'm not going to because, well, you know, it's a lot easier if you just finish up the battle, then they all disappear and you can continue on your merry little way. Let's see here. The amazing part is that I'm actually recording my voice on Audacity and playing this game on, well, I'm trying to record on the studio, the Pinnacle Studio, in HD, which is pretty bad considering that this game is not in HD. Alright, so pretty much two shysters are protecting what was Peach's bedroom, but it's probably now completely defiled by their pogo sticks. And I'm not a funny guy. I don't crack a lot of jokes unless I think it's completely necessary. Alright, so this is Toadstool's room. They're all hiding in here. Amazing glitch. Now you see, you can't sleep on Peach's bed, but the grandmother will actually heal your HP. And okay, so that should not a good way to end, but oh well. Time to jump. Now you see the jump actually does a lot more damage than doing a lot of other HP. Now you see Drain is just your standard magic attack. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it doesn't do a lot of good either. Alright, so as we finish up this, this is pretty much it. So in the next episode, we will take on the first major boss of this game. And for now, Replay Ty 13, signing off.